Good morning, everybody. Welcome into my channel of Facilitated Light and Well-Being. I'm here to do a quick little reading for you. It's a little rainy, yucky outside, but it's cleaning away things, it's watering things, it's making things come back to life. So the energy that's present right now is about rebirth. It's about the ending of things, for new things to come in. It is about releasing the things you don't need, the things that have hurt you. It's about awakening and understanding and embracing the new. That it seems to be like with the eclipse and all the stuff that have happened. We've done our shadow work, or we're continuing to do our shadow work, which is dealing with, understanding, and releasing things that have hurt us in the past. So I've pulled a couple cards for you already to get this started. This channel finds you when you need it. It is timeless messages, but there's always something in there to reflect on. So it's not fortune telling that I do. I connect with the guides and I do energy reads, which is the energy that could be around you, the energy you need to be aware of, things you might have not considered. It's not about predicting the future. Nobody knows the future. So we're going to dive right in so it doesn't take too long or too much of your time. Your first card is the card here with the little mushroom. It says, don't think on what is lacking. Be thankful for what you possess or have. Reach out for help if you are in a state of lack. You're not alone. So this is the Five of Pentacles. This is a deck I created that's more just words. It's like an oracle form. And the mantra is, I have everything I need, and I ask for help. So if you're lacking or you need some help right now, don't feel like you have to do everything by yourself. You're not alone. The card of Five of Pentacles talks about feeling like you're being left out in the cold, but it usually shows you outside, but the key's right there to go in. It's almost like ego gets in the way, or you're only thinking on the things that are missing instead of the things that you do have in your life. So maybe I'm hearing gratitude, not that we become unthankful, just that sometimes we get so wrapped up in the things that are lacking and they almost take precedence over the things that we do have, or knowing that it's okay to ask for help when you need it sometimes. You know, we've been going through a lot, economically, financially, mentally. You know, we're in transition. You might need to just recuperate a little bit. You might need a little help with someone to talk to if you're dealing with your shadow work or things that you don't understand. Maybe just sitting with yourself and helping yourself, giving self-love and forgiveness. Your next card out is this one here, and it says, you will be getting clarity and true understanding of something. Hidden knowledge is being revealed. I can see clearly, and I am truthful and thankful. So I think something's coming in that you're going to realize, and it's going to help you with this lack thing, or understanding maybe the lack in your life. This could be separate or part of the message together, but there's something or clarity or understanding that's coming in. It could be an understanding of why things haven't been moving. It's going to be, maybe something's going to be revealed to you about a family situation or something that's been kind of hidden. I feel like it's things behind the scenes that you're not aware of that are finally going to like either culminate or come to be. So you might be like, that's why that's been happening, or oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that kind of changes the situation a little bit. Okay. And then this is your last card for this energy. It says, you will need to make a choice without knowing the outcome. It's time to use your gut and your instinct and listen to it. Okay, so I am fearless. I use my instincts to decide. So it looks like there's something that you're lacking, and then you're going to get clarity about something, but then it's going to require a decision that you're not going to know. You're just going to have to use your instincts based on what's come in, what has presented itself, and they're telling you to use your gut instincts. Listen to what's inside of you, because there might not be all the pieces of the puzzle out, and you might have to just do something of what you feel. And if you tap into your guides, God, a higher power, whatever, and you say, listen, I just want to make sure I'm making the right decision, or what is this opening up for me? Do I go to the new job? Do I start something new? Do I say, oh, maybe I need to step back from that? Use your intuition and your gut instincts that are naturally with you from your soul, that is connected to the divine. Bottom of the deck, yeah, things might be moving quickly. You may be forced to make a quick decision. I am choosing wisely. I'm keeping up. So it's being aware of what's around you and being, I heard being present. Don't get too distracted or out there or lost in, you know, la la land because you're distracted. And I feel like you need to get grounded and you need to be present in your day, present in what's going on. Your card is Three of Wands. That's waiting patiently for your ships to come in. So maybe it's a time of just being present and just being in the moment and not becoming too upset with, it's like, I hear like timing, like it's not time or things are unfolding, and just being patient and understanding. Seven of Wands, things that you're protecting or keeping yourself safe. So maybe while you're waiting, knowing that you need to protect yourself and keep yourself not over exasperated, because then if you're in fight or flight, you might make decisions or things because you might be like, there might be things coming at you, because the next card is that Eight of Wands, and that was what was showing up, energy coming in that's very quick. Keep yourself grounded while you're waiting, protect yourself, set your boundaries, and then Ace of Wands, new ideas or things coming about. So maybe if while you're waiting, I feel like there's something that's coming in that's creating, but it's a thought right now. So just stay grounded, just be focused on that, see what comes through. What's this Three of Wands? What are we waiting for or being patient for? Two of Cups, feelings between two things. It doesn't have to be love, it could be. Maybe you're waiting for something to come in, or for a response of how somebody feels. So waiting patiently for something to come in. If you're seeking love, you're seeking a new friendship, new feelings towards something. So maybe something is coming into your field and you just have to be patient. You know, you're manifesting a relationship, a friendship, a business-ship, a new way of looking at things. So you just have to be patient. It's coming. Don't exasperate yourself or feel like you have to have everything just so perfect all of a sudden. You know, everybody moves at a different pace. You know, let it just flow in. If you push it, that's when you get the crazy people. If you're looking for relationship or love, like, don't push it. Just be yourself. Be your own thing. Be okay in your own energy, because if not, you only attract the crazies. Been there, done that. Don't do that. Just live in your power. What is this Seven of Wands? Oop. Got a whole bunch of them in here. Let's see. So, protecting yourself, because it's finding balance, bringing in abundance, and mental balance, making decisions. So there is something that's coming in, and this is in the middle of it. So there's abundance or security coming in, and I feel like it's a quick and fast energy, but needing to stay balanced, because Ten of Pentacles is about, you know, wealth, things coming in, abundance, feeling secure, feeling safe, and making decisions based out of balanced emotions and not fight or flight. So that's why I said being patient, guarding yourself, because you could become exasperated, because it's like fast energy coming in toward your security, your well-being, and it might be like, whoa, like, just stay grounded, stay balanced, stay true to what you feel. Healing broken heartness, yeah, trauma, things of that nature. So what's this Ace of Wands that's coming in for our collective? Ooh. We got fast energy and listening to your intuition. Yeah, they're just repeating the same type of things. There is something quick coming into your world, your field, your energy, and it's telling you to use your instincts, because this could be something that's also not good for you, and you're like all up in the business and the fields, and it's super quick, and they're gonna, like, it's demanding you something. If something doesn't feel right, listen to it. If you have to make a decision quick, just say, 1 second. Okay, let me think, let me feel this. You do have a second to pause, and you don't have to be like, it's not like if you don't make this decision, you're going to die type of energy. It's like somebody is forcing you, putting it quick, so you're going to have to make a decision. You might not see the downs, you might not listen to your intuition, you might feel like it's missing. And I received a message before when I was watching something, and they said, I feel like this is tied into it, if you can make your decisions clearly without being like unsure, if there's anything that's like making you feel like you're gonna miss out on something, and they're rushing you, or they're trying to make you make a decision because you feel, or they're making you feel if you don't make a decision you're gonna lose out on it, you might want to step back, because it's something that's being forced on you, or it could be like too quick because it's forcing it, like they don't want you to think about it. And that's what the thing is. You need to be using your intuition. There's a new thing that's possibly coming in, but make sure you're taking the time to evaluate it, to not just react too quickly, to not just go right into it, because it could cause you a problem, or it could make you unsafe, or your finances, your things. Be careful just jumping into something. Use your intuition. If it is something that you can clearly say, yes, I'm feeling okay about this. I step back for a second. I'm looking at all the things, listening to what's inside of me. If my gut is telling me you're going to lose out if you don't do it now, that might be a flag to tell you, wait, everything that's for me is going to find me when it's supposed to. Everything that's, going to comes in exactly when it's supposed to. You're not going to miss out on anything that's supposed to be for you. And if someone's trying to rush you and they're not letting you look at the fine print, or they're not letting you evaluate it or think it through, then you could be bamboozled. You could be damaged. Oh, the dog's sounding off. She must have heard something. So bottom of the deck, we got the Lovers. That's a union. Ace of Swords, clarity again, and then wanting to give up. But don't worry, it's coming, because there's victory. Yeah, baby. There's something coming in for you that I feel like don't rush it. Don't rush it. Don't try to make it fit or make it happen sooner than it needs to be. So my dog's talking a lot. So maybe I feel like this is important, because she started barking exactly when we were talking. So if a decision comes up and someone's making you feel like you have to make that decision, I want you to just take a second and think. Don't be pushed or bullied or made to feel like if you don't do it now, you're going to lose it. Okay, I'll lose it. Because I think that's the point. They're trying to make a decision or push you to make a decision before you're really ready, or you've like had a chance to think about it. And that's why they're doing it. They want you to just respond, and they want you to feel like, oh, if you don't respond, you're gonna lose out. Well, that's not necessarily true. So what's a couple cards to go with this? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and I'm very warm, so they're definitely here. They want you to hear this. Be careful if you're being forced into a decision or being rushed into a decision, that you take the time to think about it. It's not that you can't make a quick decision. Make sure you're being grounded and thinking about the decision, making sure you're listening to your gut instincts. Is there anything from this deck that we need to hear? Thank you. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they don't want to do this one. There we go. Dramatic change, rebirth. There's something coming in, guys. I embrace the end of life, for it is the beginning of a higher dimension. So this is part of the rebirth part. Remember I said that there's rebirth, there's new things, there's growth. And with this rebirth comes letting go of the things that are not pushing you to the next level, not helping you, but they're actually hindering you. And some of the things in your life cannot go to the next level. We talked about this before, and that's kind of hard. And that's what's keeping some people stuck or still here, not moving forward, and the energy slow. Think on your feet. Yeah, that decision, you have to be aware of your surroundings. You have to be aware. You have to be present. You have to be very aware of what's going on, what's happening. See the big picture. Yep. Evaluate the whole thing. Be present. Seeing everything, not just what you want out of it, or not being just shown a little piece of the pie. Anything else, Spirit Guides and Angels? All right, so here's a couple more. Trust the great mystery. Life is speeding up, and be at home. Grounded. Being where you need to be. Okay, so this is just a confirmation. Yeah, something coming in. It's going to come in quick. You're going to have to make a decision. One last card, and then we'll do a finishing card message. One last card toward this. Is there any other information that we need to be aware of with this situation or consider for our safety? Is there anything that we need to be aware of, that we need to consider? Thank you. There we go. Use all your senses. I can't make this stuff up, guys. Yeah, you need to be aware. It says, especially your sixth sense. There is something that's coming in that you need to be able to see it more than just the mind. I feel like what they're saying is you need to go internal. You need to listen to your gut. And even when your mind's saying, no, 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 it looks so good, and your mind's like, your heart's like, I think I want to know a little more. Or your mind is saying, no, no, no. And your heart, your passion, not fight or flight, your soul center is saying, you need to do this. And your mind is like, oh, no, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. This was what they said, this, they said that. You know, why are you doing that? You're going to make yourself, in a place you're not supposed to be. We can't control that, blah, 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 blah. But your soul is telling you, do it. You need to trust. And if the core of you is saying you need to trust, and it's not about fight or flight, it's not about feeling like you're going to miss out. There's just something inside of you saying you need to do this. I can't explain it to you. You just need to listen to me. Your soul is saying XYZ. I'm going to say Yolanda, you need to do this. This is something for your growth. This is new. This is scary. We're going to get you through. But you know that inside of you, there's something that's telling you to do it, or vice versa. No. And the brain's like, oh, it's got this and this. It checks off all the boxes, does this. And your soul's like, no, this is not for you, or this is not going to grow you, or this is not where it's supposed to be, or they're hiding something and you can't explain it, but something's telling you no. So listen to the inner parts of you that understand what we call red flags. Red flags are things that you just feel like something's not right, or something is like telling me to go and I am scared to death, but something's telling me to just trust. Those are the flags, or those are the intuitive understanding. When you're supposed to do something, it's going to resonate with your soul, and you're not going to understand it. You're not going to know how it's going to unfold. You're going to be like, I don't know how this is going to happen, but something's telling me to just go with it. You need to listen. That's what the message is trying to tell you right now. So this is really cool, guys. There is something coming in that's major, that's coming in quickly. Don't lose out on that opportunity, or don't get stuck in something because it's not the right opportunity. So this goes both ways, because remember, there's two sides. There's one receiving, one giving, and there's a collective energy that's here. So some of you are going to receive something, and some of you are going to be like, no, I don't, that something's telling me not to do it. So this is a warning / instigation to go for it, because you're not going to understand it. Whatever this thing is, you're not going to understand it, or you're not going to see all the pieces, and you have got to listen to the inner part of you that tells you what you're supposed to do. Finishing message for my collective. Thank you. This is kind of exciting and scary at the same time. All right, what message do you have for the collective? What is the finishing message for our collective? We'll do a couple more, and then I'll just pull the one that's sticking out the most or whatever. Please give me a card so I get the right one. There we go. And these just bloomed in my garden. These are like, I have lilies. All right, so it says, it is not your job to fix everything for everybody all the time. Being a superhero can be exhausting. Remember to care for yourself so you can continue forward. So this is going to be for people that always are doing things. So this is going to be, this is what I just got. Either somebody's going to make you feel like you have to do something, and you're going to get roped into something because you know there's flags, or someone's going to make you feel like you shouldn't do it, and your gut is telling you to do it, and you need to take care of yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's going to hinge on not what people either want you to do, or you're going to have to go for something and say, I'm sorry, I have to do this. I'm being called to do this. Or you have to say, no, I feel like this is not going to be good for me in the long run, and I need to make sure that I'm taking care of myself and setting boundaries. Twofold. So there's two sets of people. So if you get a chance, let me know how this is affecting you, or if it just comes in. If this finds you and you are seeing this, the intention is to help you when you need it. So the opportunity or this thing will, if you're seeing this, will come in and let you know. So I hope that you listened to what's deep within your soul, your heart, the grounded, earthly, connected part to Mother Earth. Those senses that you just, they call them Spidey senses. use your spidey senses when it comes to something that's going to be presented to you, asked of you, or an opportunity for you. Guys, have a great day. I hope this helps you to navigate correctly.